I make it no secret to everyone I talk to that Minecraft, no matter how much it changes throughout the years, is my favourite game of all time. Despite lackluster updates, phantoms, mob votes, empty promises and all the rest, this game provides me with something I cannot get from any other game. This game has provided me with joy and laughs over many years, a lot of emotion, and a lot that I can share with friends I've played with over the years. I opened a server from my Discord where I built this cool base, joined another server with my friends where we do some wacky stuff. However, there was always a fatigue that follows with anything. Playing this game and understanding it for years kinda wore me down. I was bored and decided not to play for the longest time. Things became less exciting. Others didn't find it exciting, and I was just bored. We talk a lot about liminal spaces, abstract areas of familiarity and an otherworldly sensation. Knowing you've visited this place before, perhaps in real life, but looking at it feels like a dream. This image holds particular disturbance. A bright environment, nothing out of the ordinary, but the lack of clouds in the sky make it feel particularly artificial. The lonesome house built on top of the hill, strange proportions and the uncanny look of the pitch-black windows. Light should be going through the windows, but they're not. This one has a particular disturbance that I can't describe. The house is empty. Every angle is represented in a sickening wide angle. Parts of the scene are purposefully locked away from sight, particularly the stairs. What's up there? Is there something up there? Or could it be that we are entirely... Minecraft can create a similar emptiness, crossing vast landscapes with only the resources you've gathered and passive mobs in sight. It's not quite the same effect I described with liminal spaces. There is life here. I can interact with these villagers. Mobs swarm me at night. I'm not alone here. So why does it sometimes feel like it? Well, the main reason being, and this is exclusive to single player, you are the only one. The only real player. You can surround yourself with friendly mobs and interact with villagers as much as you like. But they won't respond. They can't respond. You are the only person capable of doing anything. Building, mining, exploring. The world is an infinite plane, crossing millions and expanding beyond a point you're capable of exploring. And like our Earth that sits in open nothingness, you are entirely. You can ignore these feelings. I think the beauty of the game comes from however you choose to experience it. It can be fun, frantic, challenging, and exciting. But playing the game in recent times on my own has allowed me to give in to the feeling that the world creates around me. The new open caves create a sense of wonder, like there's an entire world unexplored beneath the surface. Traces and glimpses of people like you before arriving here. Minecraft can feel liminal. I'd use images like this as an example. It's far more effective in older versions of the game due to the sickly bright colour palette and the flat structures. I think something that people would recognise most from these images is the ever-elusive Herobrine, a creepypasta character that became just as popular as the game itself. The idea is that he is a carbon copy of Steve, the character you embody. A character you would never see in most instances of gameplay but is always watching from afar. It's nice, I guess. It's an okay implementation of horror, but this character takes away the more hallowing aspect of what I'm describing. These liminal spaces aren't creepy to me because something is lurking behind the corner. It's that there's nothing behind the corner. Monsters and other things that chase you are more akin to horror, and that's not the energy I get from these types of images. It can be a subgenre of horror from a certain perspective, but for me, I enjoy it more as a surreal experience to view them. You can feel fear, you can feel comfort, but what remains forever is loneliness. Herobrine is not real. There is no creature lurking in the shadows. And the sooner you realize that, you know that you are well and truly. Earlier this year, I booted up a survival world for myself just to experience the flow of the game again. There were a lot of good times. I built this bridge, this cave base, helped make a thriving village. It was great. Then it was time for the end. I had never properly taken on the dragon before, and for those unfamiliar, you need to find a stronghold and access the portal room. On my exploration, I discovered it. Then there it was. That empty feeling. A faint memory of how things were before. A time before the judgment of what I enjoyed playing. Knowing I can never go back to those days. A melody chiming in the background that forward memories of a younger and simpler time. A completely empty feeling, as though I was well and truly